Good evening. I mean, I don't know why I said it.
It's morning.
It's good morning here. It's 5 to 12 local time, and we're in the queue. We're in the queue to get to the Mont Blanc tunnel. It says how long's the delay?
33 minutes.
And Tom just decided to give up the ghost. Just went black, just went boom, didn't it? Just crashed. Obviously, totally just crashed. Tom did. So imagine that if you were at a kind of a critical junction, literally. Anyway, so we finished. We just videoed around Le Grappe door, which means
The grape door. Has to be something to do
a
with
door.
grapes.
Door.
J'adore. Love.
Grapes, grape lover grapes. I don't know. So we figured out. So it was a nice campsite, and So what we did is we just basically parked, and we didn't do any kind of video. Jesus. We didn't do any kind of video. Well, I did the. What's wrong with this? We did. The reason being is because it was just too. We got there late, and then we had to set up the tent and not the tent, set up the van and everything, and then we left. So what you guys weren't mad about? Is it, like, it's a beautiful area, I have to say, isn't it? Beautiful area in the vineyards.
Toilets were just dirty.
And the little town that I didn't quite catch the name of it that we were near was absolutely amazing as well. It was fantastic.
Salt something or other it was called.
Was it?
Yeah, I can tell you now exactly where it's called.
So that was beautiful, and the campsite, it was a real wacky kind of campsite, and but really nice, strange. Now we were basically parked on the side of the road. It was a designated spot, but it's obviously there's a certain area they must have for just all the
Muir salt.
Muir salt.
I'm 100% sure it's not how it's pronounced.
I'm not used to starting this thing on hills. So what else?
Cable car up there.
So we had a drive around then, and we wandered around the town, had a look. But yeah, the campsite, it's a bit of a. So we were parked in the campsite, and what it was is that the campsite is basically just for overnight. Where we were was just for overnight. But they have some nice long-term stays, and they were cooking pizza, a nice little bar. The pizza looked lovely. Anything else? You just weren't mad. The toilets were a little bit kind of.
Toilets were just grubby.
See, it's not that I think they were grubby. I think, well, it probably was, but I think it was more down to the fact that it was so warm. So, you know, any kind of odours or anything like that, like if someone went in, like everybody went in to use the loo, and, you know, it was quite pungent because of the heat, like, wasn't it?
The cubicle I went into was just dirty.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So that's the thing. So we're in the queue here. So what I'm going to do is, before my battery goes dead, we're going to mention another channel that we've been meaning to mention. So it's an Irish channel, and it's called Charlie and Me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Charlie and Me. And he's an Irish guy. His name is what's his name again? Aaron, and his wife Deirdre. Now we never see Deirdre.
Lucky Deirdre.
She does exist apparently, but she seems to be invisible. So Deirdre, you're gonna have to come to the other side of the lens. You can't be so shy.
Don't do it, Deirdre.
And then there's Charlie the dog. Now I think Aaron's mission is to visit every campsite in Ireland. So he's I don't know how.
He's doing well so far.
He is, yeah. I think he's nearly up to 500 subs the last time I checked. So he's gaining subscribers, and he's visited a lot of campsites, and it's great because there's a lot of campsites in Ireland that we weren't aware of, and so he seems to have visited an awful lot of them. So there was one in Limerick. I can't think of the name of it, but we're definitely going to go to that one. People are turning around, are they? Going back down the hill. So do us a favour and check out Aaron's channel, Charlie and Me. He has a lovely little, I think it's a Cocker Spaniel, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's very nice. And you know, I think one of the things that makes channels do really, really well is when people have dogs. And we need to get a dog. We have a Christian. That's what we have.
He's like a little animal.
We have a Christian back there, and he's not much good. He's not much use. He's not as entertaining as he used to be. He's getting old. So best of luck with your channel, Aaron. And I hope it all goes well for you. And actually, it was interesting because I did see how I discovered your channel was I passed you on. It might have been the M7 or the M8, and I saw your van with your big Charlie and Me YouTube sticker on the side. And what I did then was I went home and looked you up. That's how I discovered you. And so maybe people can subscribe, especially if they're coming to Ireland. Anything from you, Vay? No? Alright then, so hopefully we'll get to the tunnel soon. Bye bye. Still queuing. That's the queue into the tunnel. And that's the queue. Can you see that right now? That's the queue all the way back up. It's quite the queue onto the tunnel. Beautiful scenery though. I don't know. They must limit the amount of cars going in. This is the Mont Blanc tunnel, and I think it's about 10 kilometers long, so we've about 8.5 left to go. So 45.60 to go for the pleasure of going through. We didn't realise how much it cost to go through. I must check later to see what difference it made in mileage and so on. There you go, that's a big tunnel, like every other tunnel. First bit of Italian pizza, just across the border. Vanessa's busy
Do you want that
destroying
cheese?
it.